All right, so today I'm going to talk about an activity we're going to do, and there's a few new skills you're going to have to use to do this activity. So it's called What Are the Parts of a Computer? And some of these you'll be familiar with, but others you won't be. And what I want you to do is look up the term here. Look, what does it do? And then I want you to find an image for it. All right? So I've given you 3 websites that are great websites to buy computer parts. All right? And I know not everybody buys the parts anymore, but it's important to know the parts because even if you have a laptop or a Mac or whatever, it's all the same parts. And often people, when they go to buy a computer, they don't know what they're buying because they don't know anything about the individual components. And really, when you pay money for a computer, you're paying for those components. Yesterday's activity, you were looking at the cheap computer versus the expensive computer. Probably not a lot of people know the difference. Some people who are what I call tech savvy start, and that's one of the things we want to become in this course, much more tech savvy. So I'm going to click on one of these links. But before I do that, I'm going to show you a program that I want you to add. And this program works in Google Chrome. There's other programs we could use, but since Google Chrome allows you to do this for free, and I know right now I just want you to watch, you notice when you're in Chrome at the top, you have all the tabs. These are the things I have open. If I clicked, like I just did, I click over here, it opens a new tab. And here you see all the programs I have installed. Well, one of the things that you won't have anything on your screen. You will have just this icon. It's called a Chrome Web Store. I'm going to ask you to click on this. Not right now. I want you to just pay attention. It's very easy to do. And it's written in the sheet. It's called Webpage Screenshot.
I want to get human.
Well, it's actually amazing for science. Okay, and as you can tell, I already have it. If I didn't have it, I would just click Add. And what happens is it's an extension, and anything that's an extension comes to the top of your bar. And what an extension does is it adds extra functionality to your browser. You also have apps for Chrome, which are not like extensions. They're basically like apps. Like if you like Angry Birds, you can actually have Angry Birds in your Chrome browser. Okay? Although, like we already talked about that in this course, as long as you have work to do, I expect you to be working. And if it's not done right, I don't want you playing until I think it's done right. But anyways, let's move on. So I've already added the program. So I'm going to go back to the assignment, and I just click on the tab at the top. So much easier, right, than clicking at the bottom, having them all up here. So I'm going to go to NCIX, which is a website I've used before to buy computer components. It's great.
NCIS.
And so here it is. And here's, this is solid state drive. I'm going to actually add it to my list of things. I'll call it a solid state drive because I forgot to put that in. I'll add 1 or 2 before I share. Solid state drive. That's the latest thing. So let's pretend I want this image. Okay, it doesn't really matter for now. I'm just making a demonstration. I click on the camera. I click. You can write the whole page, but really just click visible. So what it does, it takes a picture of the page. And since for my assignment, one of the things I have asked is for you to include pictures. So all I do is, I don't know if you notice, I click on the scissors at the top, highlight it, then it creates the image. I click save. The image saves in Google Chrome this way. Okay, if you were using another browser, it'd be different. That's why I encourage you to use the same thing because it's just so much simpler. So here it is at the bottom. I go back to my spreadsheet, click, drag, and done. So instead of saving, going, opening a folder, going to find that folder, then reopening that folder, it's just so much faster to do it this way. All right, I'm going to delete this because I don't really want you to I want you to find the images yourself. And at the bottom, one of the things I also want you to do, and I have headphones over there, so whenever you're browsing for YouTube videos, you must use headphones because I don't want to hear the sound, right? Because if 20 people in a class start listening to videos at the same time, it's just crazy. So I have a lot of headphones. So I want you to find a video that explains the parts of a computer. And I want you to provide a brief summary of the video. What is brief? I'm going to say like 100 words. approx. Okay, 100 words is not that much. Alrighty. So, that's it. Thank you.
Okay.